I'm Janet Gerald, and this is Stuck, a little project to share unvarnished words of wisdom from experienced professionals in the classical music world with the next generation, in hopes of helping them navigate their careers. Our next question is, when have you been disappointed, betrayed, or left out to dry by a colleague? This question is probably the question that eliminated many people from participating in this project. I asked a wide range of people, and not everybody wanted to do it, which is totally fine. And this is the question that they cited each time for not wanting to participate, even though they could choose any questions they wanted to or eliminate any questions they wanted to. It simply gave them pause because people are afraid to share negative words about things that happen with colleagues, understandably. But we're going to dive into this pool. We sometimes make the mistake of assuming our business colleagues are our friends. And sometimes they truly are. I have many wonderful friends in this business. But we have all felt the positive and negative consequences of words and actions.
One of my colleagues with my string quartet was tasked with a critical responsibility that was required to fulfill our most critical Q1 goal of this year. And he neglected to do what he said he was going to do. And because of that, the process of releasing the EP on schedule was delayed, or was in danger of being significantly delayed. We were able to get the EP released on the very last day of Q1. So we hit our goal, but it was a buzzer beater. And I had to have a very difficult conversation with them because if we want success in life, we cannot falter when one says they're going to do something. If you say you're going to do something, you must do it. That's the only way to really succeed. And it's okay to fail if you do that, but if you can't even live to that baseline, like, you're not even giving yourself a fair chance to succeed. So part of it is culture and team building, but zero tolerance policy for things like that.
I would say that I was most disappointed in a colleague because she betrayed me. So she had been a very, very good friend of mine. We had shared secrets, as girlfriends do, and I had trusted her. And then I found out that she betrayed that trust and used my secrets to sound cool at a dinner table, be the girl at the party who was in the know, probably even used those secrets to in some ways advance her own career. It was betrayal, plain and simple. It was betrayal. And what that experience, it hurt. It hurt so bad. And it didn't just hurt me. Her telling my secrets hurt other people. And that's what really made me angry. The upside of this is that because I was so burned by her betrayal, I really became a much safer harbor for people who want to tell me secrets. Once you've been hurt, by someone sharing your secrets, you become much more respectful of others when they tell you secrets. And one of the things I like best about myself is that my brain, my mind, it's a vault. And if you share a secret with me, it stays there and it never comes out. So that's a very good thing that developed out of a bad situation. An interesting footnote to that is that 25 years after this person did this to me, she actually contacted me through social media on Messenger, and she apologized. I never expected that. I don't think our friendship can ever be what it was before, but on some level, she had also grown and matured to the point that she realized what she did was unfair, unkind. It was wrong. Betrayal is wrong. So that's the answer to that question.
I was most hurt and dismayed by an artist that I had worked tirelessly for to fill their schedule with work in a short amount of time. And I did it. It was an artist who was capable, if they had somebody behind them pushing, promoting, that could happen. That's not always the case. It's very difficult to fill a schedule that has been left unattended. But I did it. And then I was told that they could no longer afford me because I was making too much money from the concerts I had booked, and that I was making more money than the artist on the bookings. Well, I had to point out that that was mathematically impossible, as I was taking 20% and the artist was receiving 80%. No matter how we tried, the artist could not seem to pay on time or sometimes at all. This went on, I'm embarrassed to say, for quite some time, because I truly believed the artist would eventually pay. They did, many months later. It placed me in a very bad financial spot because I had counted on the money from bookings that I had successfully obtained and serviced. I held this artist in high esteem. This situation truly shocked and surprised me. I'm glad that I continued to work with the artist to resolve the situation, and we came out on the other side okay. But in the midst of it, it was gut-wrenching. I am certain there were extenuating circumstances that were none of my business that caused that situation. So giving grace can be a very necessary thing. Let's flip that. I've been on the other side, not owing someone money, but not being able to fully explain a confidential and harrowing situation to an artist when I had to turn my full attention away from that artist to the other matter, the confidential matter. I'm sure that artist was very disappointed with me too. And in the end, we both decided it was best for them to move forward without me. It was devastating because I had poured a lot into that artist, years into that artist. But it was not their fault that I did not have the time they needed at that point in their career. Life happens. Fortunately, the artist knew me well enough to realize there was more to the situation than just me flittering away time and not giving my full attention to them.